Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So thank you all once again for coming to this Sunday Feast program. In spite of your busy schedules, you have chose to come here and participate in Krishna Katha and also be with the association of devotees. So we are very grateful to you and thanking you from the bottom of the heart. And today we are very fortunate to hear about a sweet pastime from a sweet devotee. This sweet pastime is about Kheer, Chor, Gopinath. Kheer means sweet, correct? So this you not be tasting through your tongue, but through the ears. From His Grace, Sudhir Gopal Prabhu. I could not hear your acknowledgement. So if you are enthusiastically here, he will be more enthusiastic to speak. Then when you show more enthusiasm, he will again become more enthusiastic. So that's how we have to hear Krishna Katha. And I would request Nilesh Prabhu to garland Sudhir Gopal Prabhu. This is somebody's mobile which they have left it here. I don't know whose it is. So whoever it is, please sing. Thanks. So over to you, Sudhir Gopal. Hare Krishna.
WhatsApp is trying to open WhatsApp link for call. It's not from I get the ID. Good. Eight five six 78 856 78 79 2160.
Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai Gaur Vrinda. Okay, Hare Krishna. So we'd like to welcome all the participants for our Sunday feast. So
It's been a long time. Got an opportunity to say something. We have been hearing from so many speakers over these so many weeks and months. Yes. And a lot of devotees, they share their realizations. It's always wonderful to hear the glories of the Lord. Today we have a very interesting topic. Just a couple of weeks back, around 2 weeks back, we were in a very beautiful place called Nathagwara. Anybody has visited Nathagwara? It's a place of Lord Sudhir. And a couple of months back, we visited a place in Jamuna, Gopal. So very much inspired by this beautiful temples. So today, the essence of Lord Sudhir, Gopal, and Srila Prabhu would like to share some thoughts. Only thing is that the subject matter is very sweet. So please drink it as much as possible. Don't worry about the side effects that if I take too much sweets, I will have some side effects like diabetes or some other problem. So you can take as much as possible. Because Krishna Savya Goswami is saying, Chaitanya Charitra Ei Amritera Sindhu Karnamana Trupta Hoye Jare Bindu. Today we will be discussing some of the pastimes of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So say Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki Gauranga Mahaprabhu. He has really given us the beautiful pastimes through which we can relate. We can really practice ourselves. So, this Mahaprabhu's pastimes are Amrutera Sindhu. They are the ocean of nectar. Karmamana Truptavai Jagaika Bindu. And if you just take a drop from that ocean, Karma, this is very melodious to hear. Mana, our mind gets really pacified. And Karna, Mana, and also our heart gets nourished by hearing these beautiful pastimes. Yes. That's why our Acharya is saying that Chaitanya Charitamrita Nityakara Pan Jaha Hoite Premananda Bhakti Tattva Gyan. So, yes, we should hear Bhagavad Gita, we should hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita is the word spoken by God. Srimad Bhagavatam is the pastimes about the devotees of the Lord. And Chaitanya Charitamrita is what is about the dealings of different devotees of the Lord, the relationship amongst the devotees of the Lord, and especially what is there in the mind of the Lord. So this is very confidential. Usually we first read thoroughly Bhagavad Gita, then we study Srimad Bhagavatam, then we study Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is considered as a post-graduation study. At the same time, Srila Prabhupada, he has really given us that yes, this is the best Bengali sweet that we can have. It's so sweet that and once we eat this Bengali sweet, what will happen? There are two results, two benefits. Jahan hoite premananda bhakti tattva jnana. Yes, we are practicing bhakti. So we'll get the bhakti tattva. What is the science behind bhakti of the devotional service? We'll try to understand it. And then premananda will really achieve the love of Godhead. Will really taste, will release the love of Godhead. So, yes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has been really glorified in many, many scriptures. Especially basically all of us in South India, we chant this Vishnu Sahasranam. Suvarna Varna Hemanga Varanga Chandanangadi Sannyasa Krit Samastanta Nishtha Santi Parayana. So in this Mahabharata, which is Vishnu Sahasranam is from Mahabharata. So here, very beautifully, it is described how this important characteristics of the Lord Vishnu. Is there any form of Vishnu which is a golden form, Suvarna, Varna, Hemanga, which is a golden form, molten golden form, and which is always looks like anointed with sandalwood called Chandan, and Sannyasa Krit Samasyanta. He is taken sannyas and is always peaceful. Nishtha Santi Parayana. Who is that form of Lord Vishnu? Where it is described in Vishnu Sahasranam. It is none other than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sriman Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki. So now, yes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared in this Kali Yuga, who is none other than Radha Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nayanya. The same Lord Krishna, he has appeared with the mood of Radharani to show us how to do bhakti to the Supreme Lord Krishna. He has appeared as a devotee to propagate the essence of this yoga, which is chanting of the Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Nama Vino Kali Kale, Nahi Ara Dharma, Sarva Mantra Sara Nama, Ei Sastra Marma. In our scriptures it is mentioned that what is the dharma of this age? Yes, Satya Yuga's dharma was to really perform austerities, meditations, because nowadays we cannot even meditate for even one moment. Yes, and Treta Yuga, what they used to do, they used to perform fire sacrifices, huge fire sacrifices, and Dwapara Yuga, elaborate deity worship. Sometimes, like one devotee was asking, can we not do the same also, elaborate? Yes, we can do it. Right? There is no problem. But at the same time, in the Kali Yuga, the best process is given to chant the holy names of the Lord. So it is like an upgraded mobile. Anybody would like to use Nokia 1120? Or anybody would like to use, what is that, i15? What is the latest one? So this is the upgraded process of this case. Right? That is really applicable for all of us. Right? Yes, we can do it. It works, right? For the basics. Right? For that age, that was required and that was given. But for this age, where there is so much of distractions, right? Where there is hardly any resources for deity worship or fire sacrifice, you don't get right ghee or right brahmana. The best thing is to chant the holy names of the Lord. Sarva mantra sarana ei sastra marma. This is the essence of all the scriptures. To chant the holy names of the Lord. And to spread the glories of the holy name. To encourage us, to inspire us to chant the holy names of the Lord. The same Lord appeared, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to give us that. And yes, a lot of devotees were really so much in ecstasy, singing and dancing with Mahaprabhu. Is it okay? Is it echo? Is it okay? Sound like okay? No. At the same time, there were some people who were running away from Mahaprabhu, who were like atheists, who were Tarkikas, who were always argumentative. At that point, Mahaprabhu said, I have come here to give this mantra, to give this medicine to everybody, but some people are running away. Like there is just so much of epidemic, right? And then somebody has a really medicine, and he wants to offer it, but people are running away. Then you really feel pity. And he was thinking that, okay, how can I really deliver this medicine so that everybody will be getting delivered? In that mood, Mahaprabhu said, at least at this point of time, that was around 500 years back, he said, still there is a lot of respect for the sannyasis. So, yes, Mahaprabhu, he was really married. He had as a mother, a just young wife. He said, okay, I will leave everything. He had a beautiful, wonderful friends with whom he was already doing Sankirtan. He said, I will leave everybody and I will take sannyas. Right? We're not talking about the sannyas of today's Babas, right? It means like leaving everything and just roaming around to spread the glories of the Lord. Because with that, people will respect the sannyasis. People offer obeisances to sannyasis. People listen to the sannyasis. That's why people will get delivered. So Mahaprabhu took sannyas. All the devotees got devastated and they were saying that, okay, what is the use of our life? We'll go and drown in the Ganga. Because without association of the Lord, what is the use of this life? But then somehow they got a Akashvani that yes, don't worry, Mahaprabhu will give you the association very soon. And somehow, with Nityananda Prabhu's arrangement, all the devotees met with Mahaprabhu in Santipur. And after Santipur, Mahaprabhu was instructed by his mother to come to Puri. That's where you stay there. And as Mahaprabhu was coming from Bengal, from Santipur to Puri, he was going through different places. And finally he came to a place called Gopinath. This is the which place? Anybody knows? Where is it? This is near Balaswar. How many? You know? Balaswar? Yes, it's Balaswar. Mataji is from Balaswar, no? Here? Katha. Nearby. Yes. So, yes, this temple is near Baleshwar. So once you come from Howrah to Puri, right, this place is there. And at that point of time, Mahaprabhu, he said to his associates, especially he was coming with his associates called Damodar Pandit, Galadananda Pandit, Nityananda Prabhu, and Mukunda. He was coming, and then he told his associates, this temple is very, very famous. And do you know what? This Kheer of this temple is really the world class. You will not get this kind of Kheer, the sweet rice, anywhere else. And Mahaprabhu said, now let's wait to test the Kheer. And the devotee said, how do you know about it? How do you know that the Kheer is the topmost? And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, my Guru, Ishwarapuri, he had told the glories of this place. What is that glory? We'll hear in detail. Right? So what I wanted to say is that we really understand the glories of a deity, of the devotees, of the Lord, only by hearing. Without hearing, on our own, we cannot speculate. We cannot approach the Lord directly with our own understanding. We have to approach the Lord only through hearing. That's why Srila Prabhupada says, hearing is the first qualification to approach the Supreme Lord. In our spiritual journey, the more we are eager to hear, the more we get closer to the Lord. So, because Mahaprabhu himself saying, Mahaprabhu Kheer labhe rohila Prabhu Katha Purve Ishwara Puri Tare Rohiyache Katha. He's saying that, yes, Purve. Earlier I heard this story of this Gopinathji from my spiritual master, Ishwara Puri. And this place, do you know what is it called? Kheerajar Gopinatha Prasiddha Tara Nama. Please repeat, this is so sweet, you can also test it. Karna Mana Tripta Hai, right? So you can just, you hear, only Karna gets satisfied. But if you want chant, your heart also will get satisfied. Please try. Kheerajar Gopinatha Prasiddha Tara Nama. भक्तगणे कहे प्रभु सहित आख्यान. So he said that this place is known as Kheer Gopinath. Kheer Gopinath ki. This is a prasiddha. This is a famous. Now Bhaktagane Prabhu Kahe Sahita Akhyan. Now I want to say. So once again Mahaprabhu is teaching us that what is the quality of even a leader or a speaker. Whatever we have heard from our spiritual master, we share it. We don't share it on our own through our concoction. Right? And the quality of a speaker is that he shares as it is. So whatever we heard from our spiritual master, like Srila Prabhupada and all our senior Vaishnavas, we try to present it as it is. And then once we hear that, right, it really goes deep into our heart and it transforms our life. So that is the difference, right? Because most of the times we hear from so many other people, so many other places, because it is not coming in the disciple succession, right? In the Guru Parampara, right? It does not change our heart. At best, it is Karna Mana Turka. Like, yes, it's melodious, or nice pastime, nice jokes, right? But then once you come into this satsang of the devotees, what happens? Our heart gets transformed. Right? So, yes, Mahaprabhu is really giving us the sweetest medicine, which will work fastest with no side effects. This is the effect of taking this medicine of Mahaprabhu. And what he is talking about now, whatever he has heard from his spiritual master. What is his spiritual master's name? Ishwara Puri. Very good. Some of you are very attentive. Yes. And Ishwara, he's saying that, and Ishwara Puri told me about his spiritual master. And what is his spiritual master's name? Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri ki. By the way, like I was telling about this place that we recently visited, and we had performed this skit as well. Right, and I was so moved by the characters of Madhavendra Puri. That now, yes, we need to go a little deeper, really not only just playing the role, but really understanding the mood of Madhavendra Puri. So, all of us, right, I think somewhere or other we are entering Bhakti Vriksha, or we are going to Bhakti Vriksha. This Bhakti Vriksha that we are talking about is not some term that ISKCON is using, right? So, this is the Bhakti Vriksha. Right? Where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a trunk, and there are so many branches are there with so many of his disciples who are coming disciplic succession. Right? And ISKCON is one of the branches there. Right? And then the root, the seed, the main seed of this Bhakti Vriksha is Madhavendra Puri. Right? So now we understand our belongingness. So we are talking about our great grandfather. Right? And we'll hear that what kind of a treasure he has kept for us. Most of the times we're looking for some treasure, right? What is coming from our heredity, right? We'll hear. He's thinking that, oh, all of you are living like beggars. Now I have kept a treasure for you. Please take it. So he's a Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri is a sannyasi. He's coming in the line of Madhavacharya. But he was really going around and showcasing the mood of separation with the Lord. Always thinking that, oh Lord, where are you? Oh Lord, when can I have your association? Eidina dayadra nath hai. It's a very beautiful verse. Now it is mentioned that this verse, earlier it was known only to 2-3 devotees, Madhavendra Puri, Srimati Radharani, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because this verse talks about the separation of Radharani for Krishna. And where Radharani is saying that, oh Lord, I'm really suffering so much. I'm suffering so much. And my mind has become unsteady without your presence. What shall I do now? My heart is really getting agitated. And he was in this mood, chanting this verse. Madhavendra Puri was going around. And finally, he came to Vrindavan. And in Vrindavan, he came to a place called Govardhan. And in Govardhan, he saw that how Giriraj Govardhan, he is the best of the Vaishnavas, best of the devotees. He remembered from Srimad Bhagavatam the glories of Govardhan. Hantaya Matri Ravala Haridasa Varyo, Haridasa Varyo. You know, because the Gopal Das, Krishna Das. But out of all the dasas, all the servants of the Lord, there is one Haridasa. Varya means the best. The best of the Haridas is Govardhan. Because Govardhan is serving the Lord in so many ways. In so many ways. And here, Madhavendra Puri heart got really overflowing with this ecstasy. And then he came to this place called Gobind Kund, where this is the same place where Indra had performed Abhisekam for Lord Krishna. After which pastime? Govardhan Lila pastime. Right? When how Indra became so infatuated with his pride, at that point to crush the ego of Indra, Lord performed this Govardhan pastime. Right? And after all that episode was over, and then Indra came, begged for forgiveness, and this is the place, and now also we can go, we can really see that very beautiful kund is there. And on that kund, Madhavendra Puri was sitting and chanting the holy names of the Lord. At that point of time, he realized that a Gopal has came and offered a pot of milk to Madhavendra Puri. And he said, oh, Swamiji, oh Sadhu, Maharaj, I see that you have not taken anything for so many days. And the Madhavendra Puri said, how do you know that I have not taken anything? And this Gopal said, and yes, and all the cowherd ladies, they come to this Govind Kund, and they saw that you have been staying there for some time, staying here for some time, but have not taken anything. And I have brought some milk for you, because in our village, nobody goes hungry. And then Madhavendra Puri was very grateful, because Madhavendra Puri is such a devotee that he would not go anywhere else for his sense enjoyment or even for eating also. He wanted to dedicate all the time for the service of the Lord. Right? So you see that is the difference. So we want to use all our time for everything else, and whatever is remaining, we want to get dedicated for the Lord. And Madhavendra Puri, he don't want to dedicate a single moment, to go somewhere and beg even some prasad or some food for himself. He said, no, I don't have time for that. But then the Gopal came and offered. And Madhavendra Puri, he took that milk and he was saying, it's not an ordinary milk. It is tasting like nectar. Right? Anyway, he tasted, he drank that milk and he kept it and he was continuously chanting. And at that point of time, right, he was really taking rest. And then Lord came in his dream and said, oh Madhavendra Puri, do you know that I have been waiting for you so long? It's been a long time. I am really inside on the top of this Govardhan hill. It's long back when the Muslims were attacking all these places around Braj. Some of the devotees, they had buried myself inside this place. And I was really waiting for you. When you will come and take me out of this place. And now, I'm so happy that you are here. Now you collect all the villagers and take me out from here and establish myself so that I want to accept the offerings of the devotees in terms of Abhisekam and in terms of the bhogas from all of you. And saying that, the Lord disappeared. And Madhavendra Puri woke up, realized, oh Krishna, I didn't realize the same Lord who came as a cowherd boy to give me milk is the same Lord. Here the same Lord appeared in my dream. And how unfortunate I am that I could not recognize it. But first of all, right, we need to really understand that the position of the Lord isn't the Lord as in the form of he is kind of incapable, that he is asking service from somebody, that Lord cannot do something, because if you cannot do something, then we ask for somebody's help. But is it something like that for the Lord also? Right? Because the same Lord, you remember which is this pastime? Samudra Manthan pastime. In the Samudra Manthan pastime, when these devatas and the asuras, they were having truce and trying to get the nectar, so many times they had a problem. And it is mentioned that in 10 different ways and 10 different times, Lord appeared in various ways to help all these powerful devatas and asuras. And now the same Lord, with Akhila Brahmanda Nayaka, is asking for help from his devotees. And he is saying that I have been waiting for you, my devotee. Right? Sometimes we think that we wait for the Lord, when the Lord will appear, when the Lord will give me the test for releasing this bhajan or kirtan. When will that day come? But the Lord has to wait. You understand the quality of patience required in our devotional service. As today only in the morning in our ACS layout we were discussing that from the pastime of Raghunath Goswami. They saying that krame hoye, like this process is a gradual process, right? This process, yes, it takes own time. It should not be too much impatient that okay, today I started chanting one round, why Lord is not appearing in front of me? Right? Yes, it shows our arrogance. We have committed so much of offense against the Lord for millions of lifetimes, and now we are demanding, Lord, now you appear in front of me. Is it like, if Prime Minister is there or President of the country is there, he should appear in front of me because I am calling by his name, Miss Murmu or Mr. Modi, please appear, please appear, please appear. Do I have the qualification? Do I deserve? Right? That's why it's the first you deserve, then you desire. First I should get sufficiently purified. Right? We will hear that. How all these devotees, because they were so dear to the Lord manifested them in front of themselves. Right? And here, of course, I was thinking about even Ramayana also. There are so many beautiful pastimes how Lord Ram asked that Kheer, that boatman, for help. Or when Lord Ram, he was crossing over the ocean, right, to go to Lanka, he asked that, ocean god, please, make the way so that we want to cross over this place to go to Lanka. Right? It's not that any of these pastimes, Lord needed some help. Lord wanted to give opportunity for his devotees so that they can really get benefited by doing this service. So at that point of time, yes, Madhavendra Puri was lamenting that yes, Lord came in front of me and I could not recognize. Right? Because most of the times you are thinking that that was a nice time when we used to have a nice program. I was with the devotee and now nothing is there. Sometimes you think that at that time I had so favorable condition. Now I am having so much problem. Right? What to do? I cannot do anything. Always lament, and we don't do anything. But here we learn from Madhavendra Puri's pastime that he was not lamenting that I could not recognize the Lord, and he was really crying. But what he did? Let's hear from him. Sri Krishna ke dekhino moi nari no chintite to boli prema vese kodita bhumite. Yes, thinking that Lord had appeared in front of me, I could not recognize him. Completely became unconscious. Then what happened? Yes, for a moment, he started crying of his misfortune. Then mana kaila dhira, then he becomes steady. Agya palana lagi hoila susthira. Then he said that, yes, now for me the most important thing is, what can I do now? How can I serve now? I don't want to live in the past, what I could not do, what I could not take the opportunity. What can I do now? How can I serve now? This is the question a devotee asks. Right? How can I serve? Srila Prabhupada says that the only question that I ask my spiritual master is, how can I serve you? Right? And Lord Krishna gives so many opportunities, right? And especially, once you talk about ISKCON also, this is the movement of sevas. Lord gives so many opportunities, right? We are just thinking before this session with our Dhir Krishna Prabhu, now we have so many festivals coming up. What is the immediate festival coming? Rath Yatra. Even before Rath Yatra, there is one more festival. Anybody knows? Snan Yatra. Haribo. What is the Snan Yatra? This Saturday. And we just finalized before this program that we will be celebrating the first Snan Yatra of our center. Haribo! Where? Right, like we'll be hearing now how Gopalji would be doing Abhisekam, so we'll be also performing Abhisekam for our Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra Mai, elaborate program this Saturday. So our Darshan Prabhu will be sharing the details. But yes, always in devotees, we have so many festivals. Now, yes, we have Snan Yatra, then Rath Yatra, then Balram Purnima, then Janmashtami, always there is the opportunity. Not about only the festivals, every day we can have festival at our houses by singing, chanting, and inviting the devotees to our houses. Today, once again, we are discussing this ACS layout that Srila Prabhupada and especially in this Gaur Leela, he gives so many examples of devotees like Advaita Acharya. He used to invite the devotees to the houses, right? And he used to perform beautiful programs, grand feast, so that there can be a nice katha during daytime, and Prabhupada says at least 3 hours of Hare Krishna Kirtan in the evening. That's what the feast at house means. A program is at home. Right? Yes, all the devotees, we should really have that desire to invite the devotees, to serve the devotees, to organize a feast at every day, right? That's what we can really serve. So yes, Hyonoke Radana Kari Mono Hoila Gira Agya Palana Lagi Hoila Sustira. That yes, at every moment we should find out the opportunities. So that's why they say that people when they see O, right? Most of the people they see oh it's a 0, right? But for a devotees, when this is a O, so this is an opportunity for me. Right now, today also we will be launching our Janmashtami, right? Yes, there's a huge lot of opportunity for us. Somebody might think, oh, once again Janmashtami coming, I have to do so much of sevas before Janmashtami, on the day of Janmashtami. But this is the opulence for a devotee. Our Acharya Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Tomar sevaya dukha hoye jata seita parama sukha. Tomar sevaya, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Tomar sevaya, oh Lord, in your service, whatever the obstacles, challenges, difficulties comes, seita parama sukha. That is the best gift that I can give. Seva sukha dukha parama sampada nasae avidya dukha. He's saying that yes, whatever we do, there will be some sukha and dukha. But that sukha dukha that we do in the service of the Lord and His devotees, that is a parama sampada. That is the treasure of ours. If somebody gives us the opportunity to serve the Lord and His devotees, means He is offering us treasure. Because with that, what will happen? Nasae avidya dukkha. Because with that, all our miseries will go away. Because we are engaging ourselves in the service. And the root cause of all the miseries is what? Avidya. Because of our ignorance, we are suffering. And that avidya will really go away once you start serving the Lord and His devotees. You're getting my point? That how we feel so fortunate, we feel so blessed once we have opportunity to serve the Lord and His devotees. Right? So, now Madhavendra Puri, hearing this instruction from Gopal, he went out, he called all the villagers, please come, please come. Right? Lord Gopalji is there on the top of this Govardhan. So, how many have been to Govardhan here? Oh, very few. Still some of now we should organize a Vrindavan Yatra sometime. Last year from our ISKCON Whitefield we had gone, but hopefully maybe next year we'll go once again. But once again, yes, we should visit the dhams, but we should visit and the association of the devotees. Right? Still now, we'll find that temple is there of Sirnaji, where the all the devotees led by Madhavendra Puri, they went out with all the villagers with a lot of instruments, right, to dig and to find out Gopalji. So, and all the devotees, with so much of effort, they tried and finally they found beautiful Gopal. And yes, the beauty of the Gopal cannot be imagined. Hey Govinda, hey Gopal, Kesava Madhava Dina Dayal. Hey Govinda, hey Hey Govinda, hey Gopal, Kesava Madhava Dina Dayal. People. So all the devotees were singing and dancing because as we sing the holy names of the Lord will manifest. Right? So similarly, one devotee was saying that in our heart also, just like Gopalji was really buried inside that on the top of the mountain, the Lord also is sitting in our heart, but we are not able to recognize. And then the Lord instructs the Guru. Here in this case, Madhavendra Puri, Lord instructs the Guru, go with the associates, with all the devotees, and please make him realize the presence of the Lord in his heart. You are getting my point? That the same Lord is there in our heart, but we are not able to recognize it. We need the Madhavendra Puri, and we need all the villagers to see that, yes, this beautiful Lord Gopal is there in our heart. So how much grateful we should be to our acharyas and to the devotees, right, who really help us in manifesting it. And you see the beauty. This is what we can say, the love of the Lord and his devotees. Once you talk about the love of husband and wife, like most of the times, yes, we get married. I don't know if after getting married, though we say that once we get married, we'll help each other, we take care of the family, take care of this broader family, society. But as we get married, both of us get dissatisfied. We still feel that something better could have been there. We feel that still our needs are not getting fulfilled. But here we see the love of the Lord and his devotee. Right? How Lord says his love with his devotee, and devotee says his love with the Lord. And while exchanging this reciprocation of the Lord and devotees, others also get benefited. Not only Lord and devotee gets benefited, but others also get benefited by coming in contact. Like just to give one example, right? With the prayer of Devaki and Vasudeva, Krishna appeared. With the prayer of Prahlad, who appeared? Narsimha. And in Gaur Purnima we discussed with the prayer of Advaita Acharya, who appeared? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And with the prayer, with the effort of Madhavendra Puri, who appeared? Gopalji. And now, with the prayer of Srila Prabhupada in Radha Damodar temple, what appeared? ISKCON. Right? Yes. How much grateful we should be. Right? Otherwise, yes, it was lying in the dormant stage. Nobody was getting the opportunity to know about the Lord and his devotees. Only because the effort of Srila Prabhupada and so many wonderful devotees, now we see this beautiful deity. Right? It's so enchanting how beautiful the Lord is. Kasturi tilakam lalata patale Vaksastale kaustuvam. how like kasturi is there on his forehead. That how like there are so many beautiful attributes of the Lord's form that cannot even imagine. And all the devotees, they got really enchanted by seeing these forms of Gopal. And seeing that, all the devotees, they started performing wonderful, abhisekam for the Lord. They organized, pots and pots and hundreds and thousands of pots of water. They organized, beautiful feast, for Gopalji, because they were thinking that, oh, our Gopalji was, there for so many days or so many weeks or months or years. He has not taken anything. Right? Some of you might have heard how the Chappan Bhog came. You say Chappan Bhog, we have to offer it to the Lord. How the Chappan Bhog came? It came from, this Govardhan pastime once again. They realized that usually we offer 8 offerings to the Lord. And the Govardhan pastime happened 7 days. 7, 8, 56. Then that's how, it is, oh, मेरे कान्हा ने कुछ नहीं खाया इतना दिन, चलो 56 को खिलाते हैं. Right? That's how we kind of start. And now here, the devotees realize now Lord has not taken anything, right? For so many days, so many months, and so many years. Right? Now it's our responsibility to offer as much as possible. And as much as the devotees were thinking that we want to offer, right? It was really getting less and less. Right? And one day one village would come and offer there, and next day other villages would come, they would offer. So every day there was a grand feast. So nobody could really imagine how the prasadam was coming. At the same time, it is really wonderful to see that how there all the devotees, somebody was really bringing some cow for Gopalji, somebody was really building a nice temple for Gopalji, somebody was really bringing some oil for Gopalji for massaging, somebody was really offering bhoga. So especially the deity worship, and once we are coming in the community, in the society, once you have a temple, then everybody gets opportunity to utilize whatever we have, kaya, mana, bhakya, whatever we have, Lord gives the opportunity to serve. Right? This is the beauty of Lord, that He does not differentiate. Oh, only this way only I will accept your service. Whatever you have, patram, puspam, phalam, prayam, what is really required is your bhakti. You just offer with your love and accept it. Right? And there is always a big question asked, whenever you offer it to the Lord, does He really accept it? Yadyapi Gopala Sava Arna Vyanjana Khaila Tara Hasta Sparse Puna Temani Hoila. What is mentioned? As the devotees were offering pots and pots of Vyanjan, bhogas, pakwans to the Lord. Lord was accepting it and then was giving it as it is. Again, somebody might wonder how it is possible, right? How it is possible? Is it possible like that? Because Lord thinks that, you see, like if you see, you have a neighbor, next day neighbor, you give something to them, right? Do they really, send empty box? Or do they give something, isn't it? Similarly, do you think if you are giving something to the Lord, will He give empty plate? Will He really give empty plate to you? See, He will take it as it is, right? He has already accepted it, and then He has left it for us so that we can accept the mercy of the Lord. Just like, and also He accepts instantaneously. Like one other crude example, right? Like, we send SMS or mail or some messages in the WhatsApp, right? Instantly it goes to the recipient. At the same time, we get a copy also, isn't it? Similarly, once you offer a bhoga to the Lord instantly receives it. At the same time, He keeps for us so that we can accept it and we get the prasad of the Lord. And that only can be realized by a devotee. Otherwise, they think that, oh, what the stone deity or the wooden deity can accept it. Nobody could understand. Only a devotee can understand that, yes, Lord accepts. One time, one couple of the disciples of Prabhupada, not disciples of the newcomers, they were asking, Prabhupada, do they really, the deities, of accept prasadam? When the Lord is saying that patram puspam phalam prayam, that does He really accept it? And then Prabhupada said, Lord is saying that Asnami, I eat it. Should I really believe the Lord, or should I really believe a loafer like you who doesn't know anything about Shastra? Right? And here, Madhavendra Puri also is saying the same thing. Iha anubhava koila Madhava Gosai, Tarathai Gopalera Lukaya Kichunai. Only Madhavendra Puri could realize, nothing can be hidden from him, that yes, Lord Gopal has already accepted it and he has kept remaining thing, right, for all of us. So yes, we should habituate ourselves only taking prasadam, because with that, our body will be prasadam body. Yeah? Because once you take prasadam, yes, some of the things really goes out of the body. Some of the constituents of the prasad gets converted into the blood or muscle or things like that. But another most important part of the prasadam gets transformed into the right consciousness. Right? Because the scientists also they say, right, like, after every 7 years, all our body gets replaced with a new cell. So as you take more and more prasadam, at least for 7 years, then our body will be prasadam body. Right? We'll be free from all the papas that we have done. Yes, we might have eaten something, we might have drank something, whatever it is. But then we should start some point of time that whatever we do, we should offer only prasadam to the Lord. That yes, there was wonderful festivals were really happening every day. The devotees were really offering so many things. And right, nobody can really understand. Here, very beautifully, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami saying, Eka dinere udyaka iche mahatsava koila, Gopala prabhava hoye anya na janila. So, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, the author of this book, is saying that in one day, they really excavated the deity, and that same day only there was a grand festival. We kind of really wonder. We have a Janmashtami, I think after 2 months, 2 months, 70 days, I guess, around. We have already started preparation for that. But here you see that in one day, a grand festival could be organized. Right? It's because all were really inspired by Gopal. So similarly, as we start for this grand festival, we should sincerely pray. Yes, we'll do our bit. But everything will get manifested only by the mercy of Jagannath, only by the mercy of Ranganath or Dwarkanath or Badrinath. Only by the Lord's mercy things get manifested. So yes, we should pray intensely so that how we can really offer a grand festival for the pleasure of the Lord's. Gopala Prabhave. Everything will that's why even Prabhupada says that somebody people might at that point of time, 1970s, they were thinking that how this Hare Krishna movement is really spreading everywhere. And just started in a couple of years, and now whichever place you go, now Hare Krishnas are there. Let's say yes. Like if Lord wants, He can transform everything, everyone in just a couple of days. Right? But are we ready? Are we really willing to accept it? Like it's all happening because that is the transcendental relationship, transcendental exchange of love between the Lord and His devotees. Brajavasi loker Krishna sahaja priti, Gopalera sahaja priti, Brajavasi prati. So how all the devotees of Braj, their only goal was to offer their love to Gopal. And Gopal's only desire is to really offer everything to all the Brajavasis. Right? This is a transcendental competition between the Lord and His devotees. So, as it was really happening, right? It is now a couple of months, 2 years, already everyday festival was happening. A big temple has now built up, right? Everything was going nice. But then, once again, Madhavendra Puri got a dream. What happened? At that point of time, Lord Gopal came and said, Madhavendra, yes, you have been offering nice, abhisekam to me, nice bhogas to me, but still, because I was under this ground for a long time, my body is still so hot. I want you to go to Kalinga, to Puri, to bring Malaya Chandan for me, and you anoint my body with Chandan. And then Madhavendra Puri woke up. What? Now once again, Lord has given me instruction. Right? Yes, he didn't think that, oh, how will I go to, at that time, they didn't have, Delhi to Bhubaneswar flight, and then you kind of got down, right? Or you don't have, the money also, or it's not so favorable also. Like it was almost ruled by the, Mohammedans. That is not so easy. He didn't think of any kind of the so-called, problems that might appear. Because once you do something, we feel complacent. हो गया, माला आज का हो गया मतलब आज का सेवा भगवान के लिए हो गया, राइट? इस बार जन्माष्टमी हो गया मतलब एक दिन कर दिया सेवा मतलब वो हो गया नहीं. No, he didn't think that, oh, I now have a nice bed at temple, now I become complacent, I live my own world, I live my comfort zone. No, whenever Lord gives an opportunity, yes, how can I do it? Because there are so many devotees out there, right? एक devotee रहते हैं, वो बोलते हैं एरो डिवोटी मतलब प्रभु जी वो अच्छा कर सकता है उसको बोलिए. Or there is one more devotee called aunt devotee. Aunt devotee, that you will tell that devotee, Prabhu ji, Prabhu ji बोले आपको वो करने के लिए, and that devotee will go to the other devotee, Prabhu ji, आप तो delegating, right? Multiple tiers of delegation. and there are so many ways. There is another Jyotish devotees also, right? They will ask 100 questions. प्रभु जी ये होगा तो कैसा होगा, बारिश आएगा तो कैसा होगा, पानी आएगा तो कैसा होगा, ये होगा. Yes, we should really plan for everything, but we should not give excuses. When Lord Krishna told Vasudeva that, oh, please take me from Mathura to Vrindavan, right? He just picked it up and everything gets manifested. So once the service is given, yes, we have to take it with accountability. That yes, we should take it to our heart. And then we should depend on the Lord, and we should depend on the Lord's intelligence that Lord has given to us, and we should really depend on the devotees. They will really help us. That will really manifest. Right? If we just believe on ourselves, yes, it is not possible. Ekaki amara nahi paya wala. On our own, it is not possible. Right? When the service is given, how we can really, pray to the Lord and pray to the devotees. Yes. Please shower your mercy so that we can do it. And then after that, Madhavendra Puri left Vrindavan by handing over this worship and this temple, activities to two devotees. And then he left. And as he was traveling, after traveling for so many days in the hot or cold valleys or the terrains or the mountains, finally he came to this place. Gopinath ji ki. He came to this place of Remuna. And then, by seeing this beauty of Brahmana, by the way, this deity, right, is there from, it's called Treta Yuga, right? Lord Ram has really worshipped this deity. And at some point of time, devotees would go there, right? And see, and when Madhavendra Puri realized that, oh, this is so beautiful, the deity is so beautiful, so merciful. At that point in time, all the devotees, they started talking about, do you know, not only the deity is beautiful, this Kheer that is given to this Lord is the most sweetest things that we can have. And once Madhavendra Puri realized, and usually he doesn't ask anyone for anything, but still he was thinking that if somehow or other, if I know the ingredients of this Kheer, I can offer it to Gopal. If somehow or other, without asking, if somebody gives me a little bit of Kheer, then I can test it and I can really offer it to my Gopal. Right? At that time, the offering was going on, for Gopinathji. But then he realized, oh, how sinful I am, how offender I am. Right? Now the offering is going on for my Gopinath, my Thakurji, and now I am asking to enjoy. I am a lecture. I am really offender. Let me run away. And then he went to this marketplace in this, small village called Remuna, right? And he started chanting very sincerely, right? And the night appeared, and the pujari, they closed the door after taking out everything. And at the night, this pujari got a dream. What happened? Gopinathji appearing, right? Yeah, some of you might be thinking, oh, there are so many stories of dreams, right? But yes, these dreams are not ordinary dreams, right? Yes, because yes, we get a lot of bad dreams because of our lot of bad experiences, right? The repository of that bad experience that we have gone through. But then once we get some dreams about the Lord or Lord's devotees or the spiritual master, they are very auspicious. At the same time, for us to fulfill this instructions from the dream, we must always consult with the senior devotees. Because one time one devotee came and said, Prabhuji, Bhagwan मेरे सपने में आए थे, बोले कि आज से माला बांध. Because that's what we want always. Bhagwan will बोलते थे, ठीक है बेटा बांध कर. So always, whenever we get a dream, we should really consult the devotee. How should I really take this dream? But here, now this Pujari, he got this dream that, oh, priest, oh, Gosai, yes, yesterday you had offered 12 pots of sweet rice to me, and you had taken everything, but somehow or other, I have hidden one pot behind my clothes. So now you go and take it, and you offer it to my devotee. Who is that? Madhavendra Puri, who is there on the marketplace, and he go and offer. And this priest, he got really bewildered. Wow, how Lord is really reciprocating with his dear devotees. He woke up and he took bath, he came inside the temple, and lo and behold, he was thinking that yes, I have done the needful, I have really cleaned everything. But he didn't know that behind the Lord's cloth there was a sweet rice. He got overwhelmed with Lord's devotion for his devotees. And then he started going out in the marketplace, started calling Madhavendra Puri, Madhavendra Puri, Madhavendra Puri, where are you? And somehow at that point Madhavendra Puri was completely absorbed in chanting. He was not saying that, oh, it's a night time, it's a daytime, aaj ka mala ho gaya hai. Not like that. This is the quality of a devotee. It does not differentiate between the, what is the time, what is the place, always taking center of the holy names. At that point of time, somehow he found out that this is a devotee who is really absorbed in chanting. And then he asked, are you the Madhavendra Puri? And then he said, okay, yes, yes, I have committed a mistake. Maybe he realized it, and now he is coming in to chastise it. Then he said, yes, I am Madhavendra Puri. And then, as soon as he said he is Madhavendra Puri, this Pujari, he offered his obeisances. He said, oh, you are such a glorious person. My Gopinath has stolen a pot of Kheer for you. Right? You are so glorious. You are so fortunate. And when Madhavendra Puri heard that Lord has spoken to this Pujari, he said that you are glorious. He offered his obeisances to him. You see the quality of a devotee. He always feels that I am not qualified for anything. The other devotee is the most glorious. Right? And then, right, being overwhelmed with the love, right, Madhavendra Puri, he accepted, because this has been touched by Gopinath. Right? He tested the sweet Kheer that was given, with so much of love. Right? And not only that, he took that pot also with him, and he started taking from the pot also, and breaking little bit, because it's all nectar. Right? See, this is the once again this devotion between the Lord and his devotees. How Lord also can become a chor. Right? Of course, we hear so many pastimes of Makhan Chor, Vastra Chor, like our Prabhuji was remembering the beautiful song that we sing. Braje prasidham navanita choram brajangananam jadola choram. Oh Lord, you are such a thief. Right? You have stolen the hearts of the gopis, you have stolen the clothes of the gopis, and you have stolen the color of the monsoon cloud, and you have stolen my sins that I have invested for millions of lifetimes. I have worked so hard to gain so much of sin. Right? Now you took that also. And how you took it? By just chanting. Just by chanting once your name, you took it everything. What kind of a thief you are? Right? This is how the devotee glorifies the Lord. He says that, oh Lord, you are such a thief. Now what I will do? Now I will bind you with a rope. I know that you can cut the ropes of Yamaraj, and you can cut the Bhavapas. We are really bounded by this Bhavapas, the cycle of birth and death, and you can cut that also. But oh Lord, the rope that I am binding with the Bhakti Damodara, right? That rope, you cannot bind. You cannot cut that rope. Right? And not only I will bind you with that bhakti dori, but what I will do, I will put you in the prison. In that prison, which is much more dangerous and much more darker than Kalapani, they say. Because in that place, it's full of darkness, full of creature. Do you know what is that place? Yes, our heart. And once I put into your heart, I ensure that you are there forever. You don't go away from that. You know, this Sajai Kheer, you know, right? A lifetime imprisonment in my heart. Right? This is how a devotee prays that. Yes, because when Lord, like we had also gone last week to a place called Ranchodrai in Dakor. You know, how Lord would not mind somebody calling him Ranchod. Right? Somebody is like Khetriya is running from the battlefield and say, it's a really a very big insult. Even a Khetriyanis, you know, our Odar Prabhu was saying that, like, how the Rajput, you know, ladies, they would not allow if their husband would run away from the battlefield, they'll say, you are not my husband, if you are running from the battlefield. And now the same Lord who has really run away, you know, to take care of the, you know, of course, the pastimes with Mother Rukmini and so many other things, he ran away, and now everybody is glorifying, everybody is worshipping that Lord. Ranchodrai ki! Yeah. How many are Gujarati here? And it, no? Oh, only? Only, so we should preach more. They say, Mandir ma kaun che? Raja Ranchodrai che. Right? So they say that, like, you know, how? Right? You know, they glorify Ranchodrai. Right? Even a dusan, because stealing, running away is dusan. It's a kind of, you know, not so good qualities. But once Lord does for the pleasure of the devotees, that dusan becomes kusan. Right? The Lord is glorified because he did not for himself, but for pleasing his devotees. Right? So let's move faster. Right? So yes, at that point of time, Madhavendra Puri, he accepted that. At the same time, right, he was not taking a selfie. Yes, do you see this pot of rice? It is really stolen by the Lord. And let me take the selfie and distribute it, broadcast it everywhere. So that everybody will realize how glorious and how important I am. Right? Because yes, we read this book of Science of Self-Realization, but most of the times you do self-realization. Right? You see, I did this seva. Oh, I am here. But here you see the quality of Madhavendra Puri. He was thinking that, oh, now everybody will see that Lord has stolen the Kheer for Madhavendra, and everybody will talk so much about me. Let me run away from this place. You know, he's saying that Pratishtha Bhaya Puri Gela Padaya Krishna Prema Pratishtha Chale Sange Godaya. And it is mentioned that in Hindi it is a Pratishtha Sada Kumari. Because how? You know, Pratishtha. Who runs after Pratishtha, right? Pratishtha runs, you know, away from them. And Pratishtha runs after the devotees, and the devotees runs away from them. So that's how the Pratishtha remains Sada Kumari. You know, she always remains unmarried. Right? Yes, if you want to run after the Pratishtha, the fame and prestige, it will not come to you. But if you want to start surrendering to the Lord and his devotees, Pratishtha will run after you. At the same time, the quality of a devotee is that how he should be humble and not really be, right, captured. And take that yes, this is me, right? This is my qualification. I really deserve this appreciation. Right? Then Madhavendra Puri ran away from Raimuna, and at that time he started proceeding to Puri. And at that point of time, he came to Puri, and of course, at that time there was no broadcasting, WhatsApp or anything like that. But somehow or other, the devotees had already knew that Lord had stolen Kheer for Madhavendra Puri. Of course, at that point, Madhavendra Puri didn't run away from the Puri because he had some service. You know, a devotee doesn't run away like in that way. Right? He's not averse or attached to the fame, but he can also use that fame for the service. Right now, Sudhir, okay. Right now, I need something. Chandan for my Lord Gopal, would you really help me? So he told the Puri Vasis, and then they collected this Chandan and Karpura and everything, and they offered to Madhavendra Puri. And once again, Madhavendra Puri, he accepted everything from the devotees, and once again he started moving towards Ramona. And he was coming, with, it is mentioned the big, chandan logs and so much of karpura. He was not thinking that, oh, how will I carry so much, right? And it's also very valuable, right? Because all these Muhammadans or the robbers, they will might steal or, so difficult terrains. And I was just thinking, he was just going. Right? Once again, we see this is the love of a devotee. How he does not think any difficulties while doing the service. Right? Please, chant this beautiful verse. Pragada premara swabhava achara nija dukha vignadira nagare vichara. This is the quality of intense love of a devotee. Pragada premara. This is the quality. This is the swabhav. This is the achar. What is that? Nija dukha vigna. Yes, there will be impediments, there will be difficulties, there will be challenges, there will be inconvenience, but he's not worried about that. Because his only goal is to really please the Lord. And yes, what Madhavendra Puri did, Bahu Parisrame Chandana Remuna Anila Ananda Badaila Mana Dukha Naganila. He didn't consider any dukha that he was really going through while doing this seva. And at that point of time, right? Once again, as he reached Remuna, he got third dream. At that point of time, Lord appeared once again. Gopalji appeared. He said, "Oh Madhavendra, yes, you are coming with this chandan and karpura with so much of effort to anoint me with this chandan. But please understand, myself and Gopinath, they are not different. Right? So now you can offer this chandan to Gopinath. And with the instruction of Lord, Madhavendra Puri, he organized the devotees to really start getting the chandan from the slots, and with the karpura they started offering Gopinath. And you see how beautiful, that's how, this chandan yatra also starts from that day. So this is the quality of a devotee, that how they don't consider so much their love, they are really showing it. Of course, we wanted to share so many other pastimes, but this is the quality of Prabhupada, this is the quality of all the devotees, right? They have been working so hard, right, with only desire to please the devotees of the Lord. Yes. How much grateful we should be that all these devotees, they are showing with their examples by going through so much difficulties to show us that how to really love the Lord. Yes, as we really come in front of the Srila Prabhupada, who has gone with so much of heart attacks, the way he was really going around in US, so much of snow blizzards to distribute this love of God and to distribute this chanting, with so much of determination, with so much of patience, with confidently saying that yes, Prithivita Yachi Nadagaradikram Sarvata Prachar Hoye. This is the instruction of Mahaprabhu. Yes, it will be distributed, and yes, I have faith on that. Right? And taking that faith into consideration, he was really selling it everywhere. Yes, now we have to really accept it, imbibe it in our heart, and share it. Yes, as we do it, our sadhana of chanting the holy names or performing different practices, there will be challenges, no doubt, because we are habituated to do it in a certain way. But then, once we have the faith in the process, the Lord will manifest in His own ways at own time. Right? As a devotee, sincere devotee, we don't really demand from the Lord. We really beg in front of the Lord. Oh Lord, as you desire, please give me the association of the devotees who will inspire me, who will encourage me, right, to serve all of you. Hare Krishna. Sri Sri Kheer Chor Gopinath ki. Sri Sri Srinath Gopal Dev ki. Sri Sri Madhavendra Puri ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any questions or comments from anyone? Yes, Mataji. Yeah.
I have distributed all the pressure, so all the kheer is over. So when he went inside to get a garland for Maharaj, he saw that one pot of kheer was still lying there. Then he brought and he gave it to Guru Maharaj. So this is what I like sharing with all of you.
Yes, No, it is mentioned that the Lord still performs his spiritual pastimes, still performing all these pastimes with his dear devotees. Only some can realize, others don't. What is really required is the faith in our heart. And all the devotees, they are showing with their example. Yes. Shraddha Mulle Sai Naam Dika. Lord Nityananda Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, what is really required from you? Just a Shraddha, just a faith. And then everything will fall into place. Thank you. Ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you want to say something?
We should read regularly, and this is also we hear from Prabhupada or Vaishnavas. The problem that I face regularly when we read stories or pastimes of Lord, it is very enjoying, and then you want to read more and more. But as soon as the philosophy part comes, I don't know, unfortunately, it feels very boring to turn the next page. How can we, me myself, I can stick to that and
Understood. Mataji is saying, yeah, pastimes are very enchanting to hear, but sometimes the philosophy becomes difficult to digest. Of course, there are some devotees, like you discuss about other approval and so on. They like only philosophy. The same that Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami is saying that Siddhanta boliya chitte na karo anas, jaha hoite Krishna lage sudha manas. Kaviraj Goswami is saying, Siddhanta boliya chitte na karo anas, don't be lazy thinking that oh, so much philosophy I have to read. Jaha hoite Krishna lage sudha manas. Because once you read the philosophy, our faith for the Lord will become intense. Otherwise, what will happen? Yes, we hear about movie story, our heart also will get melted. We hear about Krishna story, our heart also will get melted. Right? Because it's a Lokika Shraddha that is said. Right? But what is really required? We should understand with Tattva, with Siddhanta. Once you hear the Siddhanta, and once you hear the association of devotees, then our Shraddha will become strengthened. Then, we don't become a fair weather devotee. When things goes nice, then I will worship the Lord, I will study. And once I don't like it, I don't do it. No, I do it irrespective of I like it or not. That is a quality of a devotee. Right? I don't do what I like. I do what he pleases the Lord. Did you understand? Yes, and to do that, to inspire all of that, right? You should come in the association of the devotees. Once you come in the association of the devotees, this process becomes easier. Right, so I know we have the Bhakti Viksas, and for especially some of the devotees we had not started Bhakti Viksa at home, usually the smaller groups. So I think I am requesting all our leaders, our Premlata Murari Prabhu, our Devanand Prabhu, and our Amrit Babu Prabhu, to organize these Bhakti Viksas at homes, so that the devotees can really come together from your respective Bhakti Viksas and really discuss more, we inspire each other more, right, to practice this process of Krishna consciousness. So all of you are looking forward to have this Bhakti Visas at home regularly. Hari Thank you very much. Any questions or comments? Yes.
Myself, Rakshita, and Krishna to all the devotees, and I am the sister of Bhavishya. My name is Rakshita. So before 4 days back, Bhavishya is my sister, and she had appendix and surgery. I have put up the message in the group, and I show my heartfelt gratitude to all the devotees who have given all their hands to support us. And my parents are very grateful to everyone, and Krishna has got grace of Krishna, and now my sister is normal and I'm happy. Thank you to all the devotees.
Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Mai ki jai. Is the mercy of God with us. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Daya Karo ho Vichara Karale Chitte Paile Chamatkar. Yeah, what kind of a miracle Lord does and how He does, only He knows. We have to just play our part. Like yes, we can not only just respect the deities, you have to respect the devotees also. You have to take care of the devotees also. Once we help each other, once we support each other, that's why all of us can go together towards their lotus feet of their losses. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Any other comments? got the dream that
When the priest got the dream that he has to, that the Lord has kept a key for him, he did not become envious. Generally, in this world, when somebody else gets recognition or promotion, the person becomes envious and thinks that what am I not qualified? How is that he is getting it?
very good. Thank you for sharing your details. Yes, as we do service, how we can appreciate each other rather than everything. Yes, sir. Thank you. Anybody else would like to share anything? Comments, questions? Okay, thank you very much. Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. So, how was the nectar? You didn't taste the sweetness, I think.